Hey everyone, welcome to Fernsby. Today we're going to look inside the beehives again. But first I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on here at Fernsby. It's a beautiful late April day. The clouds are in the sky, so it's nice and cool. It's like 60 degrees outside. The last trees to bloom are the walnuts, and they're just starting to get their new leaves, so it's really a beautiful time of the year. The grass is starting to come up really nicely. We've got a beautiful field of flowers down in the flood basin. It's just a gorgeous day to be out here at Fernsby. We're going to look inside the hives, and we're going to see if Jade's hive and Ruby's hive have made any queen cells. We really hope they have, because it's been enough time for them to definitely make some queen cells, and they're probably, if there are, they're probably really close to emerging. So we're going to go have a look at that. We're going to put a couple more supers on, Citrine and Topaz, make sure they have enough to do so that they don't swarm, and we'll just see the general health and populations of the hives. So come along with us. And come into the middle. Let's see what we got going on in the middle. Because these are the frames that we put. Look at all that brood. I don't see any big queen cells though. Oh, there they are. Right there. Right here.
Yep.
Queen cells. Perfect. There's two right next to each other. Boom, boom.
Good.
And then a bunch of drone cells at the bottom.
Okay.
But those are definitely queen cells right there. Boom, boom, right there.
Okay.
Okay, so there's two in this one. All right, there's two on that frame. You were able to identify those as well, right?
Yeah, I saw them.
Pollen. That's a drone. A drone emerging.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No queen cell on that.
Well, they should have only had one frame of eggs from last time, so.
That's right. So we could probably close her up
Mm-hmm.
and put on the other super and leave her be, because the temperatures are
They're right on the border of what we should or shouldn't be opening.
yeah. So we'll just get
Decent population of bees, though,
Yeah.
so that's good.
and they've got tons of resources, so we don't have to feed them. The foragers are bringing in what they can.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can call this a successful split as soon as we see a queen. We should see them emerge within the next few days.
Mm-hmm.
The queen will need a few days more to mature
Take that off. Thank you.
before she can start going on mating flights.
Can
It'll
just
take a
move
while
that
for her to
so I can
mate.
slide it in. Thank you.
She has to mate with 20-something drones, you said?
Up to, I think it's like 21 drones. Okay. But yeah, the more the better, because then she'll have a lot of sperm to work from.
And the more sperm, the better the genetics, the better the genetic diversity.
Well, the more bees she can lay, because if she only, if we were like way too early in the season or way too late in the season, and she was only able to mate with 4 or 6 drones, that might not be enough to keep her producing for more than a year. So her production would sincerely fall off.
Yeah,
And
we'd have to requeen next year.
Exactly. So we want lots of bees.
So that is great news for
Jade.
Jade. This is the supply frame.
Ooh, that is full of honey.
Yeah, on
Capped.
this side too.
Okay. So they definitely need room. It's okay. Just
Sorry, girls. This one's full of honey too.
okay. Well, you're just going to the center frame to look for queen cells.
And they were these two that we put in.
Mm-hmm.
I see drone cells. Some pollen.
How much brood?
A little bit of brood here and there. Capped honey, obviously. Queen cup.
Empty?
Yep.
Hmm.
Okay. No, I don't see anything that resembles a queen cell in this. Lots of freshly capped wax honey, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is one of his frames. You can tell if you look at the bottom, that hole, it's got a wire through it.
Yeah.
This is one of his frames.
I don't see any
I didn't see anything on that one.
queen cells. So I think we're gonna have to find some more eggs in that other.
Oh, emerging little bees in here. This hive is less than happy that we're here.
Yeah. They're stressed because they don't have a queen.
Yeah.
They definitely need a boost in bee population and they need more eggs.
Okay. So let's get them covered back up, just for the time being. Sorry, girls. Drone cells. Lots of drone cells. I guess it's the time of year for that, though, huh?
Ooh.
Oh, there's some brood. Oh, shoot. Look at all those queen cells.
I say we stick that in Ruby.
Well, that's an alarming number of queen cells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, let's stick that in Ruby right now. Here, I'll lift the
Did she
cover.
leave? Did she swarm?
We'll know as we get deeper, won't we? Those. Let's stick it in Ruby.
Queen's already buggered off. Because they weren't supersedure cells, so they were swarm cells. Because they all happened at the bottom of the frame.
Mm-hmm.
So they're swarm cells. Queen cells. We just found.
Did you hear that? That is the sound of a newly hatched queen calling her sisters to challenge her.
I heard that too. Is it right here? Look at this one's all mangled. That's it right there, look.
Okay, don't.
That's her.
Could be.
No, get it on camera.
Well, it's a sound.
Right here.
Yeah, but I might have ripped that open when I pulled it out.
That really high-pitched hum?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's get her in there quick. Okay. All right, please be in here, Citrine. She shouldn't be on these outermost frames. Oh, she's laid some drones on these. Maybe she could be. There's drone brood all over these. Look, there's another queen cell. Right here in the middle.
Yeah, I see it. That's super procedure, right? And it's there in the middle.
No. That's a swarm cell.
Okay. And our smoker is out.
Yep, but they're being good. They're being chill, so.
Citrine bees always have been.
Okay. So let's pop that one there. Sorry, girls. I've often seen her on this plastic frame.
Well, it was more in the middle.
Okay, there is brood. I don't see her. Pollen. This frame is completely nothing. This is one of the frames that he gave us
Okay.
so that we could give her room to lay in. She didn't lay in it. She could be gone.
Let's keep looking.
I don't see any eggs or larvae.
See her, I didn't see eggs, I didn't see
I didn't either.
larva brood, so I have to assume she has swarmed and absconded.
Or she's in one of these ones.
Or she's in one of these ones. We know there's some queen cells on this one, so I say this one goes on first, then that one.
Okay, let's look. Did we already look through this one?
We did.
We want to look a little closer.
No. Turn it. Yep. So you can move them away.
So we don't want to look any closer to see if we can find her?
I would
Or
rather.
do we want to assume that she swarmed?
I'm assuming for right now she swarmed, and the reason I'm assuming is because there's so many supersedure cells.
Swarm cells.
Swarm cells, sorry. Well, we're making queens. The wrong hive, but we're making queens.
Well, so far we don't have 3 queens now.
Yeah. Okay. The mighty topaz. Okay, I have a frame of resources. Okay. Much lighter. Okay, we have.
Queen cells.
What?
Queen cells at the bottom there.
Are they capped though?
Yep. There's one at the top, it's uncapped.
Yeah. We got a capped one there. Okay. And this one in the middle, can you see in that one?
No egg.
Okay.
one capped with a larva in it.
Queen cell?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you've got the capped one down here at the bottom.
Okay. So everything tells a story.
We've got this one here has some brood on it, a decent pattern of brood, and some larvae and some 3-day-old eggs.
Okay. But no queen cells.
2 to 3-day-old eggs, and no queen cells on this one. These are all drone cells. Sorry, there you go. This one has the queen cells, the swarm cells on it. It also has eggs laying down. So these are also 2 days old. 2 to 3 days old.
But that's got the swarm cells.
But this one has the swarm cells on it.
Do you want to put it in citrine?
I think it would be a good idea to give her a couple extra chances to get a queen.
Okay.
What does it mean when they stick their butts up in the air and they flap their wings real fast?
They're moving smell around, scent around, so they're
trying to counteract my smoke.
No, they're trying to communicate. Now, I've noticed with these bees that when we get to where the queen's at, that's when they come pouring out to see what's going on. So I have a hopeful, good feeling that she is in this box. So. Okay. I've got nowhere to work that's not covered in bees. Okay, so to recap, all of our hives have either a queen or a queen cell in them, capped, and they've got between 5 and 6 depending on the hive. We did hear a singing queen on the frame that we put into Jade's, so it sounds like Jade has emerged and will begin her journey as a new queen shortly. We took 1 swarm cell, queen cell from Topaz and put it into citrine, and that boosted the citrine numbers up to 5. So there are 5 in citrine, 6 including the singing one in Jade, and I believe 6 in Ruby. So fingers crossed that we have 4 queens. When we did see Topaz, I don't know if we caught it on video yet, but we did see Topaz and she laid an egg in there, so she's at least there for 3 more days. But that is it. It's exciting, it's terrifying, and that's what beekeeping is. I hope that you've enjoyed this video and subscribe to keep watching. See you soon, guys.